Yep, it's RV Life checking in here. And today on this episode, I'm going to be teaching everybody how to connect a tow car. And as you can see, we have a Jeep Wrangler tow car right here. And I'm going to be showing you everyone how to connect it. When you're living your RV life and you're going from side to side, as you know, it's really difficult to get an RV around all the towns you're going to. So if you're going to be living full-time RVing, I really highly suggest having a tow car just like this one. And a Jeep Wrangler is a really good tow car because you can do some off-roading, go into some other areas. And also, it's capable of being flat towed, which a lot of cars are not. If you're trying to choose something for a tow car, I highly suggest getting something that could be flat towed. Alright, the first step is I'm going to go ahead and connect the tow bar right here. So what you got to do is take off this safety latch right here. And it's real important to make sure that when you're putting the tow bar back, you always have the safety latch on. If not, you could be driving away and this could fall and drag like that. I actually did that once and luckily I heard it, so I was able to stop it before I caught. Alright, so what you got to do here is you got to line and start, sometimes it's like fitting in a puzzle piece here. So you got to get this in, and once you get this in, you got to take this here bar and you want to go ahead and put it in the hole. Like Jennifer, if you could maybe zoom in on what I'm doing.
Here, it helps if you have a second hand too, somebody to hold the other side up so it's level.
Yeah, see, I got it in, and you got to get this here bar in like this, and there you go, it's connected. And then what you want to do is take the safety pin right here, and it goes through here, and boom. That side right there is connected.
Important to note that pin used to be attached. So if you have something like this yourself and it looks a little bit different, that used to be attached. So, but the important thing is that it's on there and it still latches around to hold that in place.
Yep, and that's just part of the wear and tear of RV life. Alright everyone, now the hardest part of this is done. We got the tow bar in. Now what we have to do is connect the electric and the safety harnesses. So, or the safety connections, however you want to say it. But anyways, here we go. See this one right here? This is one of the safety connectors. And what we got to do is connect it right here to the RV just like that. See, right there. And then now, when you're going to get your Jeep rigged up for towing, you got to get this tow bar in here. And what you got to do then is take this blue thing and go like that. Now, one of the things I got to be careful of when I connect this is not to do it too tight, because if you do too tight, it could be really hard to undo it when you get to your sides. So what I like to do is just, do it a little bit. You might want to have a wrench with you in case you accidentally do it too tight, because you might need a wrench to get it off. All right, now that we got the tow bar connected, the two safety harnesses connected, it's time to do our electrical connection. Now what that means is, as you can see, since we're towing a Jeep, if we're gonna be going down the highway and we're gonna brake, you want the brake lights on the Jeep to be connected to the brakes in the RV, so people behind you obviously see that you're braking, or if you're doing a turn signal. So what you need to connect to make that work is this electrical connection right here, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So you just, oh wait, that might be the wrong way. Alright, that's that end, and then you come right here, fits in easily just like so. Alright, now we're connected with the electric. Now there's one more safety harness that we have to put on. Alright, the last here safety connection, which is required by law, is this one right here. And what this does, in the unlikely event that all of these connections right here were to be severed and the Jeep were to start rolling down the highway, this right here, cord, would pull. And if that were to pull and this here little latch right here were to come off, the brakes on the Jeep would go off, so it wouldn't be rolling endlessly down the highway. And so what you do is you connect the other end of it to right here. Hold on, let me get this in. This little loop goes right here. And voila, the Jeep is officially connected to be towed. All right, everyone, now that the Jeep is all hooked up and we're ready to be on to our next destination, it's important to remember to get the Jeep in the correct position to be towed. And you gotta put it in neutral, and I'm gonna show you how to do that. So what you first gotta do is start the car, and you bring this here gear into neutral. And once that gear is into neutral, then you take this here transfer case and you put this into neutral. And now that this is in neutral, what you got to do is turn off the car. And once the car is turned off, you want to go ahead and put this into park. Now, the reason why it's really important to put this into park is so when you unhook, if you're on a hill or something, you don't want the Jeep to go rolling away. And that actually happened to us once, and I had to chase the Jeep down a hill, dive into it, press the brakes so it didn't crash into a fence. And that would have been bad. This here's a vacuum brake G-force controller, and this is really important to have in your Jeep. What it does is it senses the braking in the RV, and when necessary, it'll apply the brakes on the Jeep for safety. You need to make sure before you leave that this here is clicked to on. The final step to this process is the battery shut-off switch. And like you see right here, when you have the system installed in your car, they'll go ahead and put that in there. And before you leave, you just want to make sure that you shut off the battery. There we go, battery is shut off. All right, before you go, you want to test the electric connection. So what Jennifer's going to be doing, she just started the RV. Jennifer, go ahead. Oh, and as you can see, it's not connected correctly because it's going on the RV and not the Jeep. So that means I got to check the electrical connection. All right, Jennifer here is checking the electrical connection to see maybe I didn't put it on tight enough or something. And this is why it's so important that when you're doing this, that you double check everything for safety. All right, look, Jennifer did it. Yep, that's why I got the best RV wife ever. She fixes all the problems. Yep, and the brakes work. Thank you everyone for watching this video on hooking up your Jeep to the RV. And before we go, I want to point out a few things. It's important to have some backup supplies for towing the Jeep in case something breaks. As you can see, we have the electrical hookup, a backup, and we have some of those pins also as backup. And as RV Lyfers, you know, we need to find ways to make money on the road, and one of those ways is to have an Amazon affiliate store. Amazon is the cheapest place to buy such products like these, and in the description area of this video, I'm going to have some links to these products that you could buy here on Amazon. And obviously, yeah, we make a little bit on it if you buy it from those links, and if you need these products, we sure would appreciate it. You clicking on that Amazon link and purchasing the product from our here Amazon affiliate store. Anyways, that's it. This is RV Life signing out. On to our next destination. See you soon. Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel, RV Lyfer. You can subscribe to us by looking at the bottom right-hand corner of this video and click the subscribe button.